Check, 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 check. Hey, and welcome back. So last time we completely messed up history, and now we're gonna go back and de-mess it up. Unmess it up? I don't know. We're gonna go back and fix everything. Boy, I'm sure glad we had that time streaming device. We've reset the timeline now, and we're going to start right before the boss of the Vampire Citadel. So last time we did what Kain told us to do, and instead of doing everything we needed to prepare to fight the Elder God, we just went and fought him. And it was a nightmare. Why the f*** have I been trying to do this? To say the least. This time though, we're gonna go and we're actually going to do all of the objectives that we need to do to finish the game properly. So in that alternate history, we just got the double jump ability. Now we're gonna go back and revive Vorador. So we're gonna do that first. Then we're gonna come back and fight the boss that is right after this ability. Then we'll continue on with the rest of the game as normal. And then of course we have our now frenemy, the Kain. The Kain put us through a lot of pain last time, but anytime we're presented with a choice, we'll flip the Kain then. As it is right now, we're not really on speaking terms, the Kain and I, but we'll use it when we need it. So get the hell away from me, Kain. All right, let's get started. Okay. Okay, so we're in the Vampire Citadel, but instead of instead of fighting the boss that's here, we are just going to head back and revive Vorador, and we'll come back here later. It's going to be a bit of a trek, but we will. Certainly easier to go up the other way. Again, let's just tank it. Just tank it. Tank it, Kain. The laugh always gets me. I love it so much. Seriously, if you could buy a WAV file that was just 5 minutes of Simon doing the Kain laugh, I'd pay a lot of money for that. Although I guess Cameo is a thing. Again, thank you, Kain. Always appreciate it when you laugh at my jokes. All right, let's see where we are. Okay, yeah, we are not far off of where we got double jump. So one thing that, I mean, as I've said in previous videos of this series, nobody is coming back to this game. It has been 16 years. Took 2 years of Vincent Chevalier's life to make this game, and I would basically die of shock if anyone came back to it. But one thing that this game could really use is the ability to assign more buttons. Because right now you only have 3 buttons, and a lot of the things you need to do, like open the map, open the menu, switch powers, involve combinations of those buttons. So there really needs to be more assignable commands that would make the gameplay a lot more fluid, in my opinion. Okay, back to the pillars. Hey, those arrows completely missed you. I wouldn't say I missed them. All right. Fired from the channel. Still, that zombie blood has to taste so gross. Another mechanic that I really, and again, this is not necessarily something that I'd like to see implemented in this game because some of those zombies have been really helpful on occasion, but I think that I'd really like to see the black and green blood mechanic from Blood Omen 1 come back, where green blood would poison you and black blood would actively harm you. I always thought it was an interesting mechanic that made you have to kind of be thoughtful about when you were feeding and what you were feeding from, that we didn't get to see in Blood Omen 2 or Defiance. Just slam that zombie right up into the ceiling. All right, zombie, you don't own the crypt ledge, okay? All right, back to Vorador's place. Just tank our way through the swamps. All right. Yeah, again, like platforming, I do not mind platforming. Actually, like this kind of platforming is very, very nostalgic for me. And even though I might be face taking into the water a lot, I still enjoy it, you know, especially when it's designed well. And platforming is, of course, a key feature of Metroidvania games. Oh, you know what? There's an item over there. Can I get that? Nope. It's not a thing I can double jump off of. Oh, so close. Okay. I'm gonna have to get a little bit more height out of that. We'll look for that next time. Back to Vorador's mansion. Let's go revive our friend Vorador. We can finally get to see this, even if it is just in a fan game. The head falling off when you feed from them is never not going to be funny to me. Oh, you know what? There was a item over here too. I see a discolored block up there. Nice. Your Metroidvania instincts serve you well. That's what you get for breaking Vorador's precious crockery. Oh dear. Okay, been a little bit since we've been here, so All right, up and over. I remember I opened this door with a lever, but it is out of my reach. I have to find another way in. How inconvenient. That's okay. I think I know where we need to go. But yeah, certainly inconvenient. I was gonna try to go open the shortcut at some point anyway. Playing this, though, does get me thinking. You know, I wonder what one would have to learn, what one would have to do to kind of go and edit some of the work that's been done here. Like, I have no idea what it would take to do this kind of work. Like I've said before, like I am, you know, film and video production. That's what I know. That's my discipline. Oh, Talker platform, Ben. Talker platform. Film and video production. Oh, getting flashbacks here. Film and video production. That's where my expertise is. That's what I'm. You know, where my career has been. And games have always been my hobby. And so, you know, but I'm a sponge. I love to learn new stuff. And so I'm curious about the inner workings and what it would take to make some of these changes that I keep talking about, even though I keep saying it's been 16 years, nobody's coming back to this game. Yeah, I remembered this bit. Get strong. I'm giving some blood, good. Ugh. I am alive again? How is it possible? Welcome back to the world of the undead, old friend. And to answer that question of yours, I brought you back. Kain? Is that you? The last time I saw you, you were a mere vampire fledgling. And now you seem as old and powerful as me, or even more if such a thing is possible. How many eons have passed? For you, only a couple of days. For me, more than 1,000 years. Or like 15. Yeah, actually. Yeah. I see you didn't follow my advice. You got mixed up in the human schemes and Mobius's web of intrigue. Why don't you enlighten me? It would be far too long to explain everything. Besides, I brought you back for a reason. First of all, do you know of the Oracle of the Vampires? You want to know about the Elder God. Just what are you involved in, boy? Things you don't want to get involved in. Answer me. My patience is thinning and I have a lot to do. Very well. I don't know much about the Elder God. The vampires were abandoned by him before my birth. He is a timeless entity. I don't know how he came to inhabit Nosgoth or why he abandoned the vampires. All I know is that the Elder God left the vampires alone when they became immortals. For the Elder God, to die was an act of the greatest purity. That is probably why he forced vampires to go to war. The war against the Hilden race. Yes, precisely. My sire, Janos, was afraid the Elder God would join with the Hilden after he left the vampires. Enough. I know what I need. Vorador, you must help me save the vampire race. The Kain standing in front of you came from Nosgoth's future. In this future, the land is under our control. You must join forces with the Kain from this era, my younger self, to make sure this future happens. In this era, I am still young. Except for you, I am the only vampire left. I also still don't know how to sire new vampires. You are to create a vampire army for me, and with it, conquer Nosgoth. Very well. I will do as you ask. In this future of yours, are we really rid of the human resistance? Worry not, my friend. Nosgoth will be in our hands. Excellent. Then I will create vampires for your younger self to command, since I know we will rule together later. Sure. Too bad for you, old friend. There's only room for one when it comes to ruling. Me. Okay. Let's talk about this a minute. Vorador's resurrection was going to be in Defiance, but it was cut. At one point, it was conceptualized it was Raziel that was going to do it, and another, it was going to be Elder Kain that did it. In my opinion, I don't know how much I love the idea of this being a time loop thing where Kain goes back and resurrects him. I don't have a huge problem with that, but I almost feel like this is an obstacle that younger Kain should overcome. Younger Kain, I think, given that this story has not been told yet in canon, I would like to see younger Kain do this. I'd like to see this be one of younger Kain's first big tasks to figure out how to revive Vorador. So anyway, just loose thoughts there. I still like that we finally get to see this in a game, even if it is just a fan game. And but I also don't think Vorador would be so naive as to think that the ambitious young upstart that he saw in Blood Omen 1 plus 1,000 years would ever share power. Just my 2 cents. Anyway, so on the subject of content, you remember how Soul Reaver 1 had glyph spells? Well, Soul Reaver 2 is supposed to have them as well. One for each of the 9 pillars. What we don't know is what each of the spells would have done. Some of them are a little bit more obvious than others, and they made their way into Defiance. But we don't know what the Death Glyph would have done. But what if the intention was to use that to resurrect Vorador? I think that's a really cool idea that would have made Vorador's resurrection make a little bit more sense. Because the way that vampires work in Legacy of Kain, of course, you've got your necromantic vampires who are Kain and his brood. But Janos and Vorador are living beings. And so death is not the same for them as it is for Kain and his brood. I still don't believe that they're fragile, but the idea that they need more than just have their heads super glued on or their heart slammed back in their chest, that would be a small detail that would make a lot more things in Legacy of Kain make sense. And, especially some whys and why nots. So anyway, I just think it's a cool thought. So let's keep going. All right, so we have Revive Vorador, hooray. Okay, stop Janos. Okay, in order to do that now, we need to go back to the Vampire Citadel. Okay, let's check out the map. The way we want to go, it's going to be easier to go this way. Oh, wait. Yeah, we have been in here. I still wonder... Okay. So this looks like another teleport location. But it looks like it's a teleport location that we're going to have to come back to. But for now... we can go out through the library. And of course, now we're headed back to the Vampire Citadel, which we already have done, but we still have the boss to do. All right, grit your teeth and take it. Take it. Ow. There's got to be a better way to do that. Oh wait, other way. It's on the other side of the pillars. Ah, here we go. Nice. More magic. As we learned last time, we always need more magic. Launch. It is kind of fun to chuck them in the air. No, except we're doing the objectives now, Kain. There's something here that I can't, there's an item here, but I can't find it. Cut through some crows to get to him. All right, back this way. Okay. It would be a good place for a double jump. Gotta be careful playing with boxes in this game. You can soft lock yourself. Okay, well, we don't want to soft lock ourselves, so we'll just fast forward back up to where we need to be. Now, of course, looking at the geography of Nosgoth, which is a topic I really enjoy, the Vampire Citadel is in the middle of the Lake of Tears, which is north of where you get the wolf form in Blood Omen 1, and the Flay Spirit Forge as well. Let's go back and save. Just abundance of caution. Centuries of having to reload have taught me well. Good lord, that's another thing I'd like to see go if this was ever come back to. Just rocket you down to the ground if you get hit in the air. That sucks. I do love the inclusion of the art from Soul Reaver 2 in the Vampire Citadel here. Really helps it feel like, you know, the Vampire Citadel, even though it's basically all Castlevania assets we're playing in. And Demon's Crest. But... okay, let's see who it is that we're fighting. Surprise! It's Janos. Janos. Kain? How interesting. And I thought the loss of your heart would have stopped you. No matter. I'm afraid that poor Janos won't be able to help you. Janos is mine since Raziel brought him back. On the other hand, I am delighted to have an opportunity to kill the famous Scion of Balance. Raziel defeated you, and yet he couldn't succeed in stopping me. You don't stand a chance. Raziel was a little faint of heart recently. Bet he couldn't get himself to kill Janos. But believe me, I have no such flaw. As you rightly pointed out, I am really heartless now. There is no way you can break my hold on Janos without killing him. I bet that is not really what you want. Let us see how much pain you can endure before you are forced to break your hold on Janos' mind. Say possessed Janos, actually, this sprite looks pretty good. Let's see. So that's what those cracks were about. Ah, nice. Janos is fighting back, just like in Defiance. And of course, this is possessed Janos, and he's being possessed by Ha-Shigik, the Hilden Lord. Oh, he's pushing us. Just have to find that safe spot. Crap, we've got to hit him 4 times? Oh, avoid and endure, I guess. It looks like the mechanic is we gotta wait for him to get stunned like that, and then push him up against the spikes. Crap. And I know I'm not doing this game in the recommended order. Ah! Let's try it again. Those checkpoints are very considerate. This time, let's try hitting him with the Reaver after we spike him. Yeah, Reaver doesn't do anything. I think not, Janos. Yeah, I wonder how many times we've got to do that. But I do really, really love that they've gone, that Vincent here, Vincent Chevalier, the developer of Revival, went back to the puzzle boss idea as 100% the right thing to do for Legacy of Kain. He's trying to push us into the spikes, but we're not going to let him. We do the spike pushing around here. I don't like the way that sounds. Janos? I'm free. The Scion of Balance, as foretold by the prophecies. Who are you? How did you find me? My name is Kain. I have no time to explain to you what is going on, but you have to listen to me and do as I say. I am listening. I can feel the Hilden trying to dominate my mind again. Can you free me, Kain? I will, but not now. You have to remain in the custody of the Hilden for a time. The Hilden will use you as a source of power to control an enormous device called the Mass. You have to remain in this device and use all of your skills to divert the device's power. During your captivity, you have to learn as much as possible on this device and the Hilden's actions. Do not lose hope. I will come to free you eventually. You will have to explain to me how to destroy this device. When I come to save you, do not worry if I seem different or confused. Very well. I will help you, Kain. No, not yet. You see, Kain, I'm back. You cannot stop me from controlling Janos. Your efforts are wasted. Rolling those R's takes a lot. See you in about 200 years, Janos. 400, actually. Okay, well that is... Let's go check our objectives. We've stopped Janos! Yay, so that's 2 objectives complete. The teleporter. Which takes us back to Vorador's mansion. That's 2 of our 4 objectives complete now. So next time, we'll do our other 2 objectives, which are free the Hilden Seer and stop the Hilden invasion. And then afterwards, we will go for the Elder God. So thanks for watching. If you like what you see and you want to see more, do the things.